Like, man, where do I even begin with this chapter? Like, what a phenomenal chapter. Law and Kid versus Big Mom. Like, I really, really enjoyed this fight. And in all honesty, like, I really wish that we had gotten more last chapter of Law and Kid versus Big Mom, considering the name of the chapter was Law and Kid versus Big Mom. And we didn't really get that till the end, but Oda made up for this chapter, considering the most majority of the chapter was Law and Kid versus Big Mom. And man, bro, comment down below who you guys think was the MVP of this fight, Law or Kid. I have to go with Law, considering, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna say Law, but man, in all honesty, Law is a character that I feel like has lost my respect after Dressrosa, considering Doflamingo did kick his ass, but throughout Onigashima I have to give Law his respect. Law did a lot. Like, he's saved everyone countless times throughout the rooftop fight. He's done a lot of work during the Law and Kid fight versus Big Mom, and in all honesty, like, he's just been phenomenal, man. Like, but Kid, he did do his thing this chapter, but I feel like I won't respect Kid till I see him use Advanced Conqueror's Haki, which is a bit much to ask, considering that's a rare ability, you know, but the greats have it. And Kid, he aspires to be a great, so I feel like at some point he should unlock it and use it, but at the same time, you know, whenever he gets to it, he gets to it. But enough chit chat, let's get straight into the chapter. But before we do, if you are new to Anime Double Hunter, welcome. Here on the channel we cover also One Piece content, weekly reviews from time to time whenever I get a chance to, backstories coming soon, discussions and whatnot. So definitely subscribe and join the channel. Drop a like if you end up enjoying the video, and comment down below what you thought of the chapter. With that being said, let us begin. So we get this awesome Jump cover page, which a lot of people felt like the art was iffy, but in all honesty, I really liked it. Wano arc is at its climax. That's been said for like the 100th time, but it really is, considering, you know, what happened this chapter and possibly the defeat of Big Mom. We're at the end of Wano, and it kind of makes me sad, considering, you know, last year a lot of times when chapters dropped, like, there were things like I didn't like, and I felt like I let that like ruin the experience of the arc for me. But like at a certain point, like at the end of last year, I came to the conclusion, like, yo, at this point, just enjoy whatever Oda gives us. Like, don't try to find a reasoning or explanation to it. Just enjoy it, and, you know, because like, considering One Piece is about to end soon, we should just all enjoy the journey. So yeah, just want to get that out. So moving on, we then get this awesome color spread, and I absolutely love it, seeing all the Strats together. I cannot remember the last time we saw the Strats together, you know, just them exploring, just them going on a journey and whatnot. It's been so long, you know, the Strats been separated since what? The last time we saw them all together was in Wano, but at the same time, that was like for a brief moment. The last time we saw them all explore together, it was like, what, Punk Hazard? And it's been a while. It's like, you know, so yeah, I really look forward to that in the next arc, you know. Whichever new Strats that we have join the crew, I hope, you know, we get to see them develop more chemistry with each other and whatnot. But yeah, so let's get on with the chapter finally. So we start the chapter off with Momo trying to stop Onigashima from landing on the flower capital, and we see little by little Onigashima is slowly approaching the flower capital, and Momo saying, back, keep going back. He's saying to himself, if I can just get a little further away, letting it fall on the capital is unthinkable. But at the middle of this, Momo hears somebody calling to him. So at the time I thought Zunisha, but I'm like, if it's Zunisha, wouldn't Momo recognize Zunisha's voice, considering, you know, he heard Zunisha's voice during Zou? But maybe, you know, he might have a moment like, oh, I remember this is Zunisha. So yeah, but moving on, Law and Kid versus Big Mom. So we're at the dormitory alive floor, and Big Mom has been blown away by Kid's Corridon. I believe that was the name of his bull. And Kid's men is like, they couldn't have beaten her, and another one of his men is like, please come on, we're counting on you. And Law's crew, they're cheering him on and whatnot, and Big Mom, she's pissed. And following that attack, Kid's like, bet you fed that one. And Law's like, oh, this part of the chapter had me dying. Like, oh my god, I love this part. Like, that's one of my favorite things when it comes to this fight. Law and Kid's chemistry, I absolutely love it. But yeah, Law says to Kid, hey, Eustace, yeah, that's twice now. You wait for me to use my finisher, then you swoop in with a flashy move to take the credit for yourself. I'm not your opening act. And Kid's like, who cares? Let it go. Law then says, in that case, you go first and then leave the next blow to me. And Kid's like, yo, stop telling me what to do. There won't be anything left of that old hat once I hit it with my trump card. And Law's like, oh, you have a trump card. What comes next? A bull attack? A hippo? Maybe an elephant? And Kid's like, yo, shut up. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm packing anyways. So absolutely love the chemistry going on between Law and Kid. So following this, the Beast Pirates looked at Big Mom and they're like, bro, look at her bones. Big Mom then says, these shockwaves hit me from the inside out. Even my ribs are broken. Trafalgar's Law technique is dangerous. So Big Mom and Yonko acknowledging Law, he's pretty tough. So following this, Big Mom says, I'll have to exchange some life to bring some bones back. And she does, and she's pissed now. She's like, yep, mama, and she lets out a huge Conqueror's Haki shockwave. Following this, we then turn to Law and Kid, and Law says to Kid, in all seriousness, I need to tell you something. I'll be out of strength after this round. My next attack will be my last attack. I can't afford to let it miss. You have to. And Kid's like, I just told you to quit giving me orders. And it's pretty ironic considering that was the same thing Law was telling Zoro and Luffy on the rooftop. But yeah, following this, Big Mom capitalizes on them having a little skirmish and then does her Master Saber attack, which cuts Kid's Korodon in half. And Kid's like, nothing but useless scrap. Big Mom's like, you brats need to stop dreaming. I've sent hundreds of you to a watery grave. And as Big Mom and Kid get ready to attack each other, Big Mom says to Kid and Law, we've ruled for decades, since the time you two were drinking your mother's milk. I don't know, Big Mom talking crazy. But right in the middle of this, Kid does his assign attack and he puts an S south on Big Mom's forehead and he puts a north on the debris, and basically they attract to each other, and Big Mom goes slamming onto the tower, and Big Mom's like, well, I can't get loose. So Kid's bow is running towards Big Mom again and it rams into her, and right before it rams into her, Big Mom ends up lifting up the tower and switching it so that the tower rams into the bull instead. And bro, Big Mom is crazy, like she moved the whole tower to block it. And Kid's like, wait, no way. Big Mom then says, you really weigh me down with this. And she then does her attack, which was pretty awesome. Homing Cannon Misery. So it's like a huge spirit that comes out and just starts wrecking shit all over the place. And Kid is pretty shocked. And all the other henchmen are like, they're watching like, bro, it's actually moving, it's alive. And of course, this is Big Mom, she puts souls into stuff and whatnot and just goes crazy. But right before Big Mom could, do anything crazier, Law does his tact attack. He takes the top of the roof and slams it on Big Mom, which was absolutely crazy. Following this, does his Kurum attack and extends his sword from Onigashima all the way down onto the ground, which was absolutely crazy. And Yamato, she's in the basement and she sees a sword going through. She's like, what the hell is going on? And at the same time, Big Mom is trying to get Law's sword out of her. He's like, yo, you got guts, I'll give you that. Now get off of me, Trafalgar. And Law's like, not yet. This part was a little bit sus, but Law says it has to be deeper. And Big Mom's like, what, did you croak it? Like, listen to me. Law's crew's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you gotta stop this or you're gonna die. And Law's like, not yet. Right before Misery can come burn Law, Law then gives Kid the gold. And then Kid pulls out a railgun and he says to Law, how many times I have to say it, Trafalgar? Don't tell me what to do. And Big Mom's like, you brats. As Kid gets ready to let out an attack from his railgun, Big Mom says, you think you can take me down? Give it your best shot. I am Big Mom. And Kid says, that's why I'm gonna finish you off. And he then does his damned punk, which sends Big Mom flying. Law then says, your era is over. And that's how we end the chapter. So all honesty, phenomenal, dope chapter. I really enjoyed this chapter. We're at the climax of Onigashima. We're really reaching the end of Wano. So at the same time, I mean, I don't know, this can go either way. I'm really hoping that, we get one more chapter of Kid and Law versus Big Mom. Kid going one-on-one with Big Mom, considering Law is out for the count. Law is done enough. But at the same time, it really seems like this fight is over, so I'll take it. Anyways, man, that only leaves us with what? Raizo and Fukurokujo and Luffy versus Kaido. So we're really reaching the end of Wano. I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Drop a like if you did. Hit the subscribe button for more awesome One Piece content. It is your boy Anime Double Hunter, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Have an awesome day.